Today we're taking on Zryachiy and Lighthouse. I'm showing you exactly what to do with each mechanic, how to get to him, take him out. Very straightforward if you just follow what I tell you to do right here and showcase very much info in one short video. Let's roll it. You will make between 1 to 2 million rubles each run, like 1.5 to 2 million. A pretty good run, right? Here we go with the video. Let's roll it. So here's an overview of Lighthouse. This is the Lighthouse itself. The pink cross is the boss. This boss will have 2 different spawn points. This is Zryachiy. He lays on 2 different mattresses that he's going to rotate between. Once you attack him, he'll start crawling to the other spot. Then you attack him there, he'll start crawling back. Now with the garbage ammo, you'll shoot him 3 times in the head. He's very straightforward to take out. You can also use the one-shot sniper, and that'll take him down in 1 shot. We'll go over that in a little bit. Here are the 2 other guards. 2 purple markers. One guy who's to the left of us facing the lighthouse. We're going to take him out in the very end. We're going to start with the right guard. The reason why is there's a respawn mechanic on this boss. There's 3 respawns of the guards in total between the 2 guards. So that means we're going to start with the right guard, take him out. Then there's going to be 3 additional guards coming that way. So you can clearly see how that loot adds up in the end, right? And I have a perfect way for you to take him out safely if you're precise and just follow as I tell you to, and you'll get it done in no time. So let's go over how to clear the boss. So first, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look over everything here. We're going to look up at the boss. So he has 2 spawn spots here on this rock. There's a mattress here. He's not there. And then there's a mattress right here. Again, I'm going to zoom out. There's a rock right here. There's 1 spawn here. There he is. And there's 1 here. Now, once you tap him, he usually crawls down. Then you tap him here and he'll crawl back up. But we have the one-shot ammo in this sniper, which is perfect for solos. So we should take him out in 1 hit. Well, it will. But what normally happens is once you attack, he'll crawl back down and right back. But what you want to start with is the guard. So up left, we have 1 guard that can spawn on this rock here. He's going to be a one-shot too with a sniper. And he can spawn up here too, here. And then we have this guard. Now this guard is interesting because he is in the bush right now. That kind of sucks. So this is the only spawn that could be trouble, okay? When he spawns in that bush, that means that this guy is going to come back and he can respawn and crawl back into that bush too. But what they generally do is they crawl out further on this rock here to the right, and you'll get an easy shot on him here. Now this guy, okay, there's something special about this. We want to take him down 4 times. 4 dead bodies of juicy loot out here. So once we kill him, there'll be like 30 seconds to a minute and 30. Then the next one will come out. We take him out. Then the same thing over and over again until 3 respawns have occurred. Then there's no more respawns. So after you've done that, then we focus on the boss. And then we take the guard. But that means that once we start shooting, we'll be aggroed. Fully aggroed. So they'll blast us if we're visible to any of the others. So we need to get in positions. What we first do is we have spots locked down for each of these. So this guy, when he's further up here, I like to sit right here, and then I stand up. I see where I gotta aim if he's up here, and then I sit down and I kind of align myself with something on this truck here, so that when I stand up when I need to, I can easily one-shot him. But since he's here, what I like to do is after I've taken the shot here, I prone all the way over here, and then I'm gonna sit up by this tire. It's very important that you don't move while you sit up, because if you move while you sit up, you'll stand up completely up, and then he'll shoot you. So anyways, once you get the crouch position here, you've already done your alignment. Now we're going to do an alignment here. So we're ready for it. Okay, so right here, there's a little rusty part that I like to look at here. So like right about here is when we want to aim. So when we need to, we stand up here, we tap him in the head. So we know, sit by the tire. BDS, right next to this metal here. Bam. That should be a heady right here. First, we're going to have a prone spot. I like to lay right next to this grass here. And then I start with the guards here. So I lean out, and then the guard will come over, tap, wherever they are here. I can see them, easy peasy. You don't want to be too exposed over here because there's some kind of buggy stuff where sometimes when they see you, they just hit the deck. They stop moving. If they do that over here, it's done. Raid's over, you're dead. You're not going to beat the other ones. It's over. And then after that, what we need is a boss. Now there's 2 different spots here. What I like to do is crawl up here right in front of this. Right here. Right with my bag here to the left of me so I can see it right there. And then when I've crawled up here, I have 2 different spots to look at. But what you essentially do is you slow peek out first to align yourself. You got to figure out, okay, what do I need to aim when I need to do stuff? So right here, okay, then we lean in again and we see, okay, so I need to aim right here. So once you get to the boss, we've killed the guards now, essentially. So we got to take the boss. So we aim right here is our lock-in spot. Lean out, and then we'll get him right about here, okay? And that should be easy enough. So it's just every time you want to be in the same spot. So we know we got to lay right in front of this with the bag right next to us here. We aim right here, lean out, and we'll have an easy shot. Again, what can happen if you don't have the one-shotter is once you tag him here, he'll crawl down here. Then you tag him here, he'll crawl back up, and then he dies up here if you shoot him the third time in the head. Just talking over myself here. You want to 0 to 150 for the first guard. Anyways, we start the pull. Headshot. He'll die. I even pinned this. So the problem here is that this sniper barrel is a little different height. And it's important that we don't hold our breath already. We wait with that until we absolutely have to. Because if we hold our breath, then our meter might run down if it takes too long. And then it'll come out and we have no breath. And then you'll miss your shot or something. And here he comes. Over the rock. He's going to go in the bush. So we got to be ready. That. What you do with the one-shot sniper is what I just did here. Don't worry about shooting them as they pass. Just wait until they turn and look at you, okay? But what happens here with every guard and the boss included, the first shot they always miss, okay? The first shot, I'm sure there's like a 1% chance it'll hit it, but they always miss it. Because they're not actually shooting bullets. It's a game mechanic that kills you. You'll see that if you die, it says gunshot wounds, no bullets, no nothing. Now, you only wait with shooting if you have the one-shot sniper. If you have a DMR or a bolt, anything else, just start blasting his move out there. Because you got to hit 2 headshots, and it's really easy to do when he's just crawling right by you. So line it up, take the shots, and he'll die on the way to where he needs to go. Easy as that. You just wait for them to align it, because then you're completely still. You have your breath held. You just move over. Anybody can do that, right? Here comes last one. He's going to go in the bush. He's dead. So it's just about aiming right here. So we got 3 tough ones here. That's bad luck. That rarely ever happens. Most of the times they all go out here and it's super easy. This is the only difficult part. If you get this, you might die a couple of times until you figure out where to aim. But you figure out where to aim, easy peasy. So we go to the spot that we talked about right in front of here, right? And then we aim and we want to 0 to 200 now. So we 0 up to 200. We want to aim right here where we talk about. Hold our breath, lean out. He's dead. 1 shot. See how easy that was? So we sit by the tire, and then the spot we talked about was right here. So we're going to stand up. And he's dead. The one-shot sniper. Here's real quick the difference between solo and doing it as a team. And some tips and tricks for doing this, and some extra ways to get some loot. First off, as a team, only the person that has shot at them is tagged. So if the other guys won't get shot if they stand up. What I like to do is I have them letting it spread out on different targets, and we can each take out one at a time. So we start with the right guards. Again, the other guys can get an easy shot on the other guards. You can even drop the one-shot sniper if you have it, and have them borrow it to take out the boss of the guards after. Another pointer is bring the marked room key. It's really cheap, and they can spawn bitcoins and all kind of goody stuff in that marked room. I think it's been buffed this way. Third, don't go near the lighthouse itself. There is landmines up there. You cannot visit the lightkeeper. Also, bring out all the masks and hats and stuff you see on these guys. It'll sell for like 300k on the flea market. It'll be like 100k fee, but they sell pretty fast, and it's easy money. A few things about weather. First off is the sun comes up over here. It's going to light down the whole freaking area, so it's really easy to see. So that 6:30 a.m. mark is perfect. 6 a.m., whatever. Just come out here, chill, start blasting. Now, during the day, later in the day, like around 5 p.m., it starts overcasting a shadow. It can get a little tricky seeing and stuff. Now, also, if it's cloudy or foggy or anything like that, ideally you want to have a team to do it, because doing this as a solo right now would be kind of tough, because you can't really lean out here and easily see the boss and the left guard as easy as you could in a sunny day. Now, next up, we are now in offline mode. The bosses do not spawn in offline mode. Even if you take the boss that says enable bosses, you can't practice. This is only to be done on live service. But what you can practice is the next thing with the landmines. Now, what you don't want to do when the boss is up is cross here. As soon as you cross here, they will all start to light you up. You cannot pass this point before you take them out. But now we're going to show landmines. And this is arguably, which there's nothing to argue about because I made this video. This is the most important part of the video right here. The landmines, because this you will hate if you die too. So right here is when you want to pay the most attention, and when you have taken the bosses on live, even when you watch this video, have this video open, watch it back mind by mind, make sure you do exactly what I'm doing here, because it is crucial. So let's just dig into it. Don't go right here. Now you can freely roam over here, no worries, but you want to go up here first. Stick to the whatever the heck dump truck here, crouch, lean left, walk towards this, and then boom, that's the first one. Again, very close to the attention to detail here. I'm crouching down, leaning left, boom. It's extra important here in the beginning when you don't know how to do this, that you pay a little more attention and start by doing this in offline mode. The next landmine is going to be over here, or claymore, whatever you want to call it. Crouch here. You don't want to stand up. I've died doing it. I've died, so you don't have to. Slowly crouch towards this toilet. Boom. That's the first one. Now we're going to speed up our crouch here. Just stay crouched and then stop over here. Caps lock to slow down. Very important you slow down. Lean, align your barrel or hands or whatever up with here, and do this as slowly as you can. As soon as you get out here is when the next one will blow up. There's going to be 2 here. Very slowly, just slowly push forward. Grind that booty towards it and slowly tap A to kind of just move a little bit until you get it. And then the next one right after. So again, slow down your meter all the way and just slowly push. You hold down W to go up against it. Slowly press down A to move as little as possible, because I've also died at this one, but not while I've done it like this. Next one, we can stand up, move over here, look down with the walk meter again, and just slowly do the same thing. W in towards it. As soon as you get to the middle of this rim, the next one will pop. Very slow. The last point, I can't stress this enough, the very last point of each of these is the most important part. You want to take it as slow as possible, okay? Next up, we've just blown that one. We're going to go around here all the way out. Next important part. Follow the crack between these 2 surfaces. All the way up. And all the way up. Now you can sprint here too, that's fine. But stop here. Because if you go in, if you stop over here and you walk over there, you die. Yep, there's another mine. So what you want to do is go across. Crouch down. Lean over. And just kind of go that way. You don't really need to lean on this one, but you might as well. Once you've done that, there's another one right here. Meter all the way down. Just slowly go left towards it. Never died to that one either. Just make sure that meter's all the way down so you go slow instead of going faster like this. Slow is good. I almost died to a mine over there because I went that way. Next up is we follow again between the surfaces here. If I go out to the left, I die. You see mine right there. You can't shoot him. Nothing. First concrete here. Across. And then across. Crouch. Lean left. Again, W in towards it. Just press D. You know, go slowly, little by little, pixel by pixel. Done. Next up with your speed. Stay low. Over to the corner of this. This one is the only one that could pose a problem. This is the only one that I really have issues with anymore, and it's rarely ever I do, but it can happen. And it's really frustrating because you're right at the end. So go in offline mode and practice. I've tried different things as to going towards it and leaning and slowly going over and blowing them up. There's one right in here and there's one on the backside. But what the most consistent way I found of doing this is right at the corner, we're going to lay prone. See the 2 here, corners of these? We're going to align ourselves. So first we're going to take the left landmine. So we're going to look at the right corner of this and slow down our meter. We want to kind of get on the left side of this box here and just kind of slowly push and then go forward again. Okay, so again, I'm looking at this corner over here and I'm leaning and pressing my legs up against the box here, sorry, and that took care of that mine. Next up, we want to get our fat legs on this side of it. So we're going to lay same spot here, okay, and we're going to look at the left corner of this that we were just at before. Slowly push us down here. Just slowly, you'll start feeling a character being on the right side of the box. Like I'm doing right now, how it's kind of pushing me to the right, and I just kind of slowly tap. I hold down A, and I slowly tap that S button. Well, I spam it actually, and just want to get a little by little until I get that pop here in a second. And it's always, this is the nerve-wracking one. I feel like I always go further and further. Boom. This is the one that I've sometimes taken a little bit of damage on, and I have once died on it. I don't know if I was maybe just going too aggressive with it. Take it as slow as you want to, okay? Especially if you're a team, have a teammate cover you guys up in the mountains or something. You could always also do that. Now we can freely walk around here. Don't go out there. There's still more mines that way. You're not safe to go anywhere except the path that I've shown you. So now we go down here. You could just go standing up all the way up. Next mine is behind this boss right here. Boss dead body right here. Stop at this line. What you could do is crouch. Recently I died to that, so I found the safest way to do it now is to lay prone. Meter all the way down. We're just going to hold A and S. So close. Like that. See how that shrapnel landed right there? What happened to me was, what I've done the whole time is I go crouch like this, and I actually died to it. Which hadn't happened before. But that, I figured the reason because it's right here. So the shrapnel had flown right over. It goes in like a cone out. And one of them must have just grazed my head. So by laying prone, seems to be working a lot better. Next up, meter all the way down, all the way up. Stay crouched. Go, go, go. And then comes these 2 rocks here. There's a skybox here. I can't go further out, okay? So what you do is you just stay between these rocks. Don't go left further. If you do, you die. Even if you're on the other side of this rock a little bit further to that box, you die. Just hug that wall. W and A. Or W and D. I haven't pressed right now. Landmine exploded. We're now safe. Unless we start going left here, which we don't want to do. Side of the truck over here is the next step. Go over here. Line. Up. Jump over. Whew. So far, so good. Next up, jump over here. Bam. Bam. You're done. Now, let's real quick. Okay, and let's say now you're looting up all your bosses and stuff. Of course, you brought a mule because you're going to be fatter than fat. Okay, next up, you want to exit. You're done looting. You're going to go out here. Open the door. Do not go straight ahead because, booyah, there's a mine. There's mines everywhere. You go on the other side of the door. Hawk the wall. Go all the way down. Do not go left side of this truck here and jump over. Just go around here. And again, the middle of the truck, jump over right here. If you start going over here and jumping over, you're going to die to that landmine over here. So middle of the truck. Bam. I like the M1A here as my eco-friendly way of doing it. With the cheap ECP ammo, it's literally free ammo. 2 shots, the guards go down. 3 shots on the boss. But you attack the boss, he rotates. Not a problem. The other one I like to use, the AXMC, which is the 338. You can buy this one at level 40. Well, you can buy the ammo for this that you need at level 40, which is the TAC X ammo. This will one-shot the boss. That's why this one is really fun to use. It costs a little bit, 300k to use this with a scope and a suppressor on in total. And then the TAC X ammo, but it is fun to one-shot that boss. So these are my 2 go-to for doing this. Again, you can use SVD, anything else. The SV98 sniper, anything that you're comfortable hitting a few headshots with. Now lastly, what loot do you get? You get an ocean of 60 round 8k max. Garbage ammo, doesn't matter the max, it sometimes sells for 60k. SVD max go for like 30-40k. Always has S and B ammo. The boss itself has BS ammo, which is insane every single time. I'm not sure if we can still have the thermal sniper. I think there's a low chance that he can. I have not seen him with level 6 armor anymore. However, thermal optic could still be a thing on the big 338 sniper. I haven't seen it. I think they've just tremendously lowered the spawn rate of it. But even without that and the level 6 armor, you're still gonna make so much money. You take the PP19s out, you split them apart, sell them individually. The attachments like the grip, the sight, the stock sells for a lot. Each SVD sells for a lot. Each suppressor is 55k, sometimes 60k. Each suppressor mount is another 30k a pop. And it just adds up. There is so much loot to go around for an entire team. And it is just fun to do. The mask I said 300k on the flea market. From the boss too, you make a profit 200k off of each of those. So you can see already if you have boss has the hat and the face mask and you get 2 of the skull gold mask here from these guys, that's already 800k without any of the SVDs, mags, bitcoins from Mark Room, S&B ammo. Each stack will vendor for 40k. I mean, there is so much money to go around. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was a blast trying to figure out how to do this so that you guys wouldn't have to go through the same pain that I went through. Enjoy the farm, man. Have fun with your friends, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Go get that farm on, man. Go get it.